Alrighty. I think we are just about ready to start things off today. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another one of my weekly live streams, I guess you could say. Daily live streams during the week. I don't know, the schedule's kind of inconsistent at this point. Welcome, everybody, to a new edition of my live streams. Hopefully, you are all having a fine Friday. Today is Friday, November 5th. We're going to be doing a Kahoot in today's stream to celebrate the end of the week. But before we get to that, let me go ahead and talk about our schedule. I just commented on how the schedule is inconsistent, but hopefully we can keep things more consistent next week, perhaps. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. Yesterday, we did not have a stream because I was watching Eternals. Just so happened to be during the traditional stream time. I put up my review for Eternals earlier today. If you have not seen that yet, feel free to check that out if you are interested. But yeah, we are here. It's Friday night, so we're going to be doing a Kahoot for you guys today. I have one planned. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. We're going to be letting the stream sit for a couple of minutes here, just to let people join in and get settled before we start the Kahoot. So those of you guys waiting on the Kahoot, we will begin in a few moments, so just be patient, we will get there. In the meantime, how are you guys doing? Have not talked to you, it feels like, in a while. We didn't stream yesterday. Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing. How'd I watch Eternals early? I didn't. It was actually a Thursday night premiere. Those are quite common where I live. It was the earliest screening that I could find, though. I do have a water bottle. You guys should totally get something to drink, get some snacks, get some brain food, especially if you do plan on participating in the Kahoot. We have Alden with the $1.99 donation. Thank you very much, Alden. Can't wait for the Garmadon comic. He stole your pizza. If that's the case, how dare Garmadon steal my pizza? But yes, thank you, Alden, for the $1.99 donation. I am very much excited for the Garmadon comic as well. Looking forward to seeing what that creepy dude has been up to since March of the Oni had wrapped up. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Kind of stressed a little bit. The stream took a minute to get situated. That's why we were a few minutes late. My computer decided to completely kill itself, so I had to restart it, and we barely made it on time. We were a few moments late, but we're still here. We're still ready to go. Yes, I do these Kahoots all on my own. I do indeed make these Kahoots myself. Gonna watch Eternals tonight with your dad and brother. Cool. Hope you have fun with that. I didn't hate Eternals. I thought it was pretty decent. Again, if you want to hear my thoughts on that, check out my review. My review does have spoilers, though, so keep that in mind. Might not want to watch that until after you watch the movie. Or if you don't care about spoilers, feel free to watch it. Have I watched Ninjago? Yes, indeed, I have watched Ninjago. No, I've never seen Ninjago before in my life. I just kind of wing it with these videos and live streams. Will I make the Kahoots public? I could if you guys want me to. I can write that as a note after the stream if you wanted. Maybe I could leave the Kahoots in the description or something. You guys can replay them with your friends or family or whatever. I could totally do that if you guys are interested. Let me just write a note. Have I filmed that hot takes video? I'm going to be filming it after the stream is over. Another good reminder. Thank you very much. In case you guys have not submitted to me your Ninjago hot takes, feel free to do that using my community tab. You'll find a post on there. I'm going to be filming and collecting hot takes after the stream is up. So if you have not yet submitted one of those, feel free to do so. You might have the chance to appear in a future video of mine. That video will be coming either tomorrow or Sunday. Haven't decided just yet. Depends on how much work I get done tonight after the stream. Let's give it, what time is it right now? It's 7:09 for me. Let's do another minute of people just joining the stream, and then we'll jump over to the Kahoot. Hopefully you guys are about ready for that. I know it kind of takes a little while to get things going. Is there a Jonathan question? There is not. I forgot again. I hate myself. Apologies for those of you guys wanting a Jonathan question. Can I please not put season 15 spoilers in the Kahoot? I don't think there's any Seabound related questions in today's Kahoot, though Seabound has been out for a while, so I'm not sure why you haven't watched it yet. It is available in the description in case you guys are wondering, and it is also going to be added onto United States. Netflix is here in a couple of weeks. Looking forward to that. More Ninjago on Netflix is always a good thing. All right, I'm going to get started building this Kahoot. I'm going to get started setting that up. I need my phone. Where is my phone? Because I need to monitor the chat. Is there a prize? No prize for the Kahoot. Just just having fun. Why do I say Kahoot? Weird. Must be my accent, my glorious accent that I have, if you can even call it an accent. But where am I going here? I need to find my stream I need to find my stream first things first on my phone. There it is, so I can monitor the chat. All right, I'm going to get started building this Kahoot. Just be patient, you guys. It'll be ready in a few seconds. I just got to get things started up here. Just got to boot things up, make sure all the questions are good to go. There are 20 questions, again, as usual for these Kahoots. You guys know how it goes. Yada, 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 yada. All right. I would like to randomize the order of my questions. Thank you very much. I would like to randomize the order of my answers. And let me get this ready to go for you guys. Alrighty, I'm going to big screen this. There we go. I'm going to put the game pin on my screen right now. There you guys go. So you'll see the game pin on top of your screen right now. Feel free to go to kahoot.it, type that in, or if you have the Kahoot app, feel free to do that as well. The game pin is on the top for those of you guys wondering, and we'll see how many people we can get in here. But feel free to get this rolling, you guys. Feel free to join as I take a sip of my water. We already got a whole bunch of people coming in here. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. Did I like today's episode of Pokemon? I haven't watched it, but I have heard what happened, and it sounds pretty cool. I might want to watch it later on, though. Just have not seen it yet. We almost have 100 people in here already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can have as many people in here as possible, so feel free to fill it up. Yo, I see Andrew Garfield in there. We had Tom Holland the first time we did this, and now we have Andrew Garfield. Excellent. Love when celebrities are so kind as to join my Ninjago Kahoot. We have a group chat. They're like, hey man, you doing a Kahoot today? I'm like, yes. Yes, indeed I am. What set do I like the most of the 3 modular sets? Yeah, the City Gardens is pretty cool. That's the only one that I have, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to say that's my favorite. I passed on the Ninjago City and the Ninjago City Docks. Part of me wishes that I didn't do that, because I really like those sets, and getting them now is very expensive. But I have the City Gardens, and that set's awesome, so I'm pretty much content with what I have. For those of you guys that have all 3, whoa, that's really lucky. I'm envious. Let's see. What else you guys got for me? Feel free to ask me some questions before we get this started here. We're going to be letting this Kahoot screen sit for a couple more minutes, just to get as many people as possible in here. Let's see some of the names. There's Tobey Maguire. I see you. You're not slick there, Tobey Maguire. Who else we got? Andrew Garfield. We already mentioned him. We got Jay Walker himself in here. We got Zane is mid. Not so sure about that. I like Zane. Zane's an alright character. We got Emma Stone. That's pretty cool, actually. We got Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield. Ben Shapiro. Brent Miller's in here. Yo. Excellent. Let's see. Thoughts on the Temple of the Endless Sea? That's not a bad set. I really like, that's the one that comes with Wajira, right? That's a pretty good build. I think that's probably the best part of that build in my opinion. The rest of it is kind of, it's kind of, it is what it is. It's not great. It's not terrible. Just kind of average, I guess. I really like the figures though. I did a review on, I think there's someone using a bot in here. Look at all these things. Can I remove? What happens if I remove one of these? Oh, I just gotta click it. Alright, I'm gonna remove all these bots. Looks like a spam situation, which is no good. We do not want spam in here. Okay, I think they're gone. Cool. Yeah, that was strange. What was I talking about? The Temple of the Endless Sea. Yeah, I did a review on that. Feel free to check it out if you have not seen it yet, if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that set. Jake Johnson's in here. Excellent, excellent. Love me some Jake Johnson. And there's Tom Holland again. Leonardo DiCap. Perfect. What time is it? It's 7:15. Let's let this go for another 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and then we'll start this up. Thoughts on the water dragon? I don't have it, but it does sound like a pretty cool looking set. If I find it on sale, or if somebody, gives it to me as a gift, maybe I'll obviously like it and accept it, but I don't want to buy it on my own, if that makes sense. I don't feel the need to buy that set. The only reason I'd buy it is for the dragon, but I don't know. I have enough Ninjago dragons. Yeah, you're right. RDJ is there. Robert Downey Jr. Excellent, excellent. Yes, Leo DeCap, of course. Wait, joining now. No worries, no worries. We still have a couple of minutes left. We're going to let this go for another minute and a half. In fact, you know what? Hey, Google, set an alarm for a minute and a half.
You got it. Your alarm set for 7:17 p.m.
Whoop, whoop. I have my in-house assistant. As soon as that timer goes off, we will begin the Kahoot. So you guys got a minute and a half. The Rock himself is there. Perfect. Thoughts on the Ninjago City set? It is cool. I was considering getting it when it came out, and I would still like to get it nowadays, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find it for very cheap. It is quite a rare set, quite a very expensive set at this point, so I'm probably not going to grab that, unfortunately. Yeah, these things are excellent. These little Google Home minis, they're really convenient. I like them quite a bit. Chris Evans is there. Dude, we got everybody in here. We got Deadpool in there. And Dwayne Johnson. Captain Soto, I saw him. Vincent Tong. Tommy Anderson. Close enough. I'm sure that's Tommy Andreasen on an alt. Tommy Anderson. That's fun. Do I like the blue samurai suit or the red? I kind of like Pixels a little more. Like the blue and the gold and the white. I like that color scheme a lot more for Samurai X, that's for sure. We have over 200 people in here right now. And we will get started whenever my Google thing goes off. Whenever that may be. Will Smith is here. Oh, there it is. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Stop the timer, bro. Yeah? Okay. It just killed itself. All right, let's go, people. Let's get this started. All right, everybody ready? We're getting started. Here we go. The November 5th stream, starting in 3, 2, 1. Get ready. Quiz 1 of 20. Which of these waves of Ninjago sets does not feature a dragon? Which of these waves of Ninjago sets does not feature a dragon? Feel free to answer. Is it Master of the Mountain, Hands of Time, Sons of Garmadon, or Rebooted? Which one of these waves of Ninjago sets does not feature a dragon? Dragons are very common in the Ninjago set world. There's nearly a dragon for every single season, every single release of Ninjago sets. But sometimes there's not a dragon. Which one of these waves does not have a dragon? And in case you guys are wondering, you can totally join in as the Kahoot is going. You're going to see on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see the link and the game pin. Feel free to join at any given time you would like. Kahoot does grade you based off of accuracy and how fast you get the right answer, so speed and accuracy. So if you take a while to answer the question, you might not get as many points. Hands of Time 100%, guys. Yeah, I was surprised, actually, that this certain wave of sets does not have a dragon, but when you think about it, it does make sense contextually. We're going to let the clock run down on this one, unless everyone submits an answer, which most people have. But for the first one, we're going to let the clock run down. There's only 20 seconds left. Just to go over some of these, because most of you guys have answered. Master of the Mountain had the little tiny Master Wu dragon. Hands of Time had a dragon in the Dragon's Forge set. Rebooted had the Nindroid mech dragon. Sons of Garmadon did not have any sort of dragon whatsoever. And most of you guys got that correct. Good job. How many questions? 20. We're going to be answering 20 questions here. We got FF in first place, followed by E. McZiggler, okay. Cheekbones, Golden Kai, and Sam Vincent himself. I assume that's the legitimate Sam Vincent down there. Excellent. Let's continue onwards here, folks. Question 2 of 20. What season is this? You're going to see an image of an Ninjago season on your screen. What season is that? Is that Tournament of Elements, Legacy of the Green Ninja, Rebooted, or Rise of the Snakes? Kind of an easy one. Some of these questions are easy, some are difficult. I tried to get a good balance in there. Of course, we have some easy ones in there, so feel free. And let me know in the chat what place you are right now. Let me know in the chat what placement you are. Most of the time, the top 5 changes extremely rapidly during the duration of the Kahoot. So what your place is right now might not be your place towards the end. You never know. The answer is Jonathan. It's not an option, but that should be the option. The spiritual Ninjago season, Jonathan. Thoughts on Fangpire Wrecking Ball? I haven't thought about that set in a long while. I never got that set. I never really wanted that set. To be honest, a lot of the snake vehicles didn't really do it for me during the initial couple of waves of Ninjago, or 2012. We're going to skip this one at 20 seconds because this one should be fairly simple. It is rebooted. Most of you guys got that correct. Good job. Just Zane sitting there with his open heart. Hierarchy changed ever so slightly. We got Avatar Lloyd and the Quiet One slipping into the top 5. Let's continue on here. Question 3 of 20. What is the name of this Ninjago reimagined short? And you'll see an image of a Ninjago reimagined short. What's the name of that short? Is it Golden Time, Golden Hour, Golden Minute, or Golden Legend? Surely it has to do with the word golden in some capacity, but which golden title is correct? As you see an image of baby Master Wu floating about in the time stream. Yeah, this is quite a cute picture. I like this one quite a bit. Time is so confusing, you know? Absolutely. Yeah, you don't mess with time. If you guys have seen Rick and Morty, you don't mess with time. And by mess, I mean a certain word that's 4 letters that starts with F that I cannot say on this stream without YouTube demonetizing me. So, we're going to say mess. Golden Jonathan. Yeah, Baby Woo is quite fun. I really liked this short when it came out, honestly. This is probably one of the better Ninjago reimagined shorts. It provides a lot of really cool context, and it has some very cool moments with Master Wu. Just floating about in this ever confusing time stream thing. We're going to skip this one at 20 seconds as well because this one should be pretty easy. It is indeed Golden Hour, with most of you guys getting that correct. Good job. Golden Legend is the name of another short, and these two I just made up for the sake of this Kahoot. All right, have things changed a little bit? We got a different top 5 going on here with FF and Sam Vincent still in the top 2 spots. Excellent. And Baby Ninja is the highest climber. How about that? Question 4 of 20. What is the name of this 2011 Ninjago set? You'll see an image on your screen. What is the name of that 2011 Ninjago set? Is it Garmadon's Castle, Garmadon's Dark Fortress, Underworld Siege, or Attack of the Underworld? Might need to think back a little bit. This is one of the older Ninjago sets from about 10 years ago. A little bit more than 10 years. I never had this set growing up, gonna be honest. Could never afford these larger sets back in the day. I was pretty much restricted to only buying Ninjago spinners, which is how I initially grew my Ninjago collection. That was a very good way of doing that, Lego. Good job. Bring those spinners back. They were fun. But yeah, what's the name of this 2011 set? Feel free to answer. Yours isn't loading. Try a different internet provider, perhaps. Try switching over to a different, depending on what device you're using, and if you have multiple Wi-Fi, try switching over to that, or just try to refresh. Not sure if that'll erase your score, but apology if it's not loading for some of you guys. You could also watch the stream as well, and it should be there. Should have a picture of it. I'd say we're going to let this one run down the clock. This one might be a little bit more difficult. What's the Kahoot code? You'll see it in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, kahoot.it, and then just type in the game pin, and you will be qualified to partake in this Kahoot. Thoughts on the Skull Sorcerer dungeon from Season 13? Never got it, but it is pretty cool in the way that it's built. I love the giant skull. Yes, it is Garmadon's Dark Fortress. Good job for those of you guys that got that correct. How we doing? FF is still in first, followed by the Real Guy, then Failure, then Ethan, then Poliwhirl. Kind of an underrated Pokemon right there. Tough round. 22 players lost their answer streak of 3. Seems like that one was kind of a more difficult one. Question 5 of 20. Which of these characters was a part of Jay's replacement ninja team? Which of these characters was a part of Jay's replacement ninja team? Was it Clutch Powers, Pixel, Ronin, or Scales? Which of these characters joined Jay's ninja replacement squad during the events of Skybound, when all of the ninja were pretty much trapped in Nautocon's magical sword or something? Masako's a bad mom. I don't know about that. We have this debate pretty much every stream. I'm not sure if Masako is necessarily a bad mom. I mean, she's done some questionable things, of course, but she was doing it for the greater good, you know? She was trying to save Ninjago. Yes, this would have been a perfect question to include a Jonathan reference, but unfortunately, I did not think of that. Honestly, I was just trying to get this done so I could do a Kahoot with you guys today. But yeah, leave your thoughts in the chat. Is Masako a bad mom? Why or why not? I like Coco a lot better. Yeah, me too. Masako was a bad mom, but she made up for it. She tried her best. I mean, that's for sure. We're going to skip this one at 20 seconds. Seems like most of you guys know this. The answer is Ronin. Yes, indeed. Ronin, among a bunch of other characters, joined in, and the top 5 did not change. All right, continuing on. Question 6 of 20. In the Lego Ninjago movie, what is Lloyd's element? In the Lego Ninjago movie, what is Lloyd's element? Not the TV show, but the movie. Is it creation, energy, jungle, or green? Feel free to vote. Some of these are easy, some of these are hard. If you think a question's too easy, well, you might just want to wait because there might be some difficult ones coming up. You never know when one might just jump out and attack you. But yeah, this decision was very controversial in the Ninjago movie, changing Lloyd's element from what it was in the show. Most of you guys have answered, so I don't feel bad in saying that. Yeah, Coco's pretty cool from the Ninjago movie. If there's one thing that the movie did right, they introduced an amazing character in Coco. We should get her in the show. Lloyd was literally the only good character in the movie. I mean, yeah, I could see how somebody would make that argument. I think Garmadon's actually the best character in the movie. Of course, Lloyd is like the only one of the ninja that actually had any relevance, so do with that information what you will. We are going to skip this one 20 seconds in, and there we go. All right. Yes, it is green. They changed his elemental power to green. Failure creeping up to the top spot. Not so much of a failure now, bud. You're in the top spot. Ethan FF Poliwhirl. And Locomotion ×2. Cool. Question 7 of 20. Which Ninjago villain did Lloyd fight in Day of the Departed? Which Ninjago villain did Lloyd fight in Day of the Departed? Was it Pythor, Moro, Overlord, or Samukai? Another kind of simple one. Yeah, Jackie Chan as Wu was pretty fun. I liked him quite a bit. That was one of the better casting choices, I must say. Catching up here? Yeah, keep it up. You never know what place you'll end up in at the very end. The place that you're in now might not be the place that you end up with at the very end. But still feel free to drop what place you are in the chat after every question if you'd like. We have a $9.99 donation from Captain Stage. Hey Tanner, please mention my hot take in your video. Mine's very spicy and controversial. Thank you very much, Captain Stage, for the $9.99 donation. I will totally look at your hot take after this video's over. And perhaps it might be in the video. Who's to say? But I'll do that after this stream gets wrapped up. That's what I'm going to be doing after. But thank you very much, Captain Stage, once again, for the $9.99. All right, let's skip this one. Lots of you guys have answered, and there's 20 seconds left. It is indeed Pythor. Yes, very good. Have things changed? Oh, we got Skylar Simp 69 creeping up there. Excellent name, returning for another Kahoot. Question 8 of 20. True or false, Ninjago Spinner booster packs launched in January of 2011. This is kind of one that you need to think about. True or false, Ninjago Spinner booster packs launched in January 2011. Feel free to answer this one if you guys remember Ninjago Spinner booster packs. I loved these things back in the day. I loved collecting these. They were an easy way to get a minifigure, some weapons, a couple of other pieces, and some cards. I loved these. Lego, if you're watching, please bring back the original spinners, man. They were so cool. But yes, if you guys remember these Ninjago Spinner booster packs, we have almost 300 people in the Kahoot and about 260 people watching right now. It's kind of crazy. Thank you all so much for being here today to partake in this Ninjago Kahoot. Not sure how easy this question is going to be. Just kind of depends on how much you remember from the earlier days of Ninjago's run. But yes, I really liked these booster packs. They didn't have one for every character. From what I remember, they had Jay, ZX, they had Lloyd, the original Lloyd, they had Kendo Cole, as you can see in this image, a couple of the Snake guys. But yeah, they should totally bring back these spinners. The spinners nowadays never really hold up to what the originals were all about. As I crack the knuckles. There we go. Alright, folks, let's go ahead and see how you guys answered this one. Yes, it is false, actually. Most of you guys actually answered true for that. The spinner booster packs launched in January 2012 in most territories. They were part of the second release of Ninjago spinners. The initial Ninjago spinners came out in 2011. The booster packs launched separately in 2012. Did that shake up the hierarchy? A little bit. Failure is still in first place, but we have some other folks here creeping up. Sub to Ninja Clay and No More Izor. I agree with that. I agree with that all the way. All the way. Let's continue on here. Question 9 of 20. In battle between brothers, which golden weapons did Garmadon use to fight Wu? In battle between brothers, which golden weapons did Garmadon use to fight Wu? Was it the Sword of Fire and the Scythe of Quakes and Shurikens of Ice, Sword of Fire and Nunchucks of Lightning, or Nunchucks of Lightning and Shurikens of Ice? Ooh, kind of a long question there. Feel free to read this one carefully. In the battle between brothers, obviously, the Ninjago short that came out in 2011, I believe, Garmadon and Wu fought each other, and both brothers were armed with 2 golden weapons. But which golden weapons did Garmadon have of the 4? And if you don't know, just take a guess. I was kind of hoping this one would be a little bit more challenging. Like I said, there will be some challenging ones in this quiz, alongside some easy ones. I think the golden weapons actually lined up pretty well with each brother, I must say, because Wu had 2 and Garmadon had 2, and they kind of fought each other. I always thought that was a pretty cool concept. Thought this was in the pilot. No, this is these shorts came out after the pilots, I believe. The original Ninjago shorts. Ninjago's known for putting out shorts, I will say, and they've been doing that for years. Not a lot of folks answered this one. Like I said, guys, if you don't know, just guess. Just guess. And the answer is yes, the Sword of Fire and the Nunchucks of Lightning. Wu had the Scythe of Quakes and the Shurikens of Ice. Yes, most of you guys actually answered correctly. Good job. With the second most popular one being Sword of Fire and Scythe of Quakes. That would be pretty cool as well. Did that shake up the hierarchy? A little bit with FF back in the top spot and Tom Holland joining the top 5. Thank you, Tom Holland. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, next up, question 10 of 20. What is the name of this 2018 Ninjago set? And there's an image of a 2018 Ninjago set. But what set is that? What's the name of that set? Is it Ninja vs. Oni Titan, Attack of the Colossus, Colossus Rampage, or simply Oni Titan? Feel free to make a guess. I really liked this set. Never ended up getting it, but I liked the way that it looked for the most part. I believe this came out as part of the Hunted line of sets. Ninjago Hunted. Happened to guess correctly. Nice. Code, please. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you will see the link and the game pin. So feel free to join up using those. Lloyd plushies giving you good luck. Awesome. Yeah, I've been meaning to get some Ninjago plushies, truth be told, but I haven't been able to find any, like in stores. Maybe I should try looking online. I'd like to get some, that's for sure. What recording software do I use? This is OBS Studio right now. It is free for download, I believe. So feel free to use it. It lets you live stream and record. So that's pretty much what I use to do live streams and videos. Let's go ahead and skip this one. 10 seconds left. Yeah, let's just skip that one. It is the Oni Titan, yes indeed. Very simple name for a pretty good looking set, I must say. Look at that. Tom Holland swapped places with Ben Shapiro. Do with that information what you will. Question 11 of 20. What was the name of Jay's mech from Chen's Island? What was the name of Jay's mech from Chen's Island? Was it the Lightning Mech, Jaywalker 1, Electro Mech, or Thunder Mech? Kind of a simpler one here. At least it should be fairly simple, for those of you guys that know a lot about Jay and his vehicles. Let's see. Oni Titan was based off the first Spinjitzu master. Yeah, I remember hearing something like that, kind of based off of his appearance. I could totally see it. Maybe like a darker, more evil version of the first Spinjitzu master, but in gigantic stone monster form or whatever. I certainly prefer the name Colossus for it. I think the name Oni Titan is kind of dumb, not gonna lie. Think of the junior set. The less I think about that set, the better. I don't even know if I still have it. It might have been thrown in the trash, or I might have just used the pieces for something else. Cannot recall, if I'm being honest. Cannot recall at all. Don't understand how Garmadon got his skin color. Doesn't make sense. Well, he was kind of struck by lightning. I guess he maybe burnt him. I don't know. It's not a very, like, I don't know. It's quite different from what other Ninjago characters have, I will say. It's very similar to that of the Oni. So, let's let the clock run down on this one. We got to stretch out some of these. Thoughts on the Temple of Resurrection from Season 8? It's a pretty good looking set. It's one of the only Season 8 sets that I enjoy. Yes, it is the Electromech. A lot of you guys answered Lightning Mech, surprisingly. No, Electromech is the correct title for that. I didn't even see the score. All right. Question 12 of 20. What was the name of Kai and Nia's old babysitter? Apologies, I kind of clicked through that one super quick on accident. What was the name of Kai and Nia's old babysitter? Was it Mrs. Doubtfire, Mrs. Grummiller, Mrs. Dyer, or Mrs. Robinson? Apologies, I kind of skipped through that hierarchy segment super quick. Sometimes my mouse double clicks on itself. But yes, in Hands of Time, it was revealed that Kai and Nia had an old babysitter that used to watch them way back in the day. What was her name? Kai and Nia used to take turns trying to mess with her and trip her occasionally. Kai and Nia did not sound like very good children, I must say. I would not want to be their babysitter. What mouse do I use? Just a random, what is this, like a Logitech mouse? It's just something simple you can get at Walmart. I gotta get a new one, though, because this one, the clicker's kind of defective on this one. Sometimes it double clicks when I don't want it to. Mrs. Doubtfire sounds familiar. Yeah, it's may or may not be a movie from way back in the day. Might be kind of an old movie for some of y'all. But yeah, what was the name of Kai and Nia's old babysitter? Robin Williams reference. Yes, indeed. There you go. See, we didn't have a Jonathan, but we had a Robin Williams. Is that better or is that worse? Who's to say? Yes, Mrs. Grummiller was the correct answer. Good job, everyone who got that correct. Let's go ahead and see what the hierarchy looks like without double clicking. All right, so this is our top 5 right now. We have FF in first, No More Izor in second, Tobey Maguire in third, Chris Hemsworth, and Sam Vincent. These 3 down here are totally the real celebrities and not just screen names. This ain't clickbait. Those are real celebrities. Question 13 of 20. What is the name of this minor Ninjago villain? What is the name of this minor Ninjago villain? Is it Flashfire, Miss Demeanor, Fire Fang, or Miss Flamethrower? Feel free to answer. I like this character. I'm not a huge fan of her haircut, but, you know, she's still cool. No matter what. I like her quite a bit. Never watched Hands of Time. Yeah, it is worth watching. All of the Ninjago seasons are worth watching just so you get the full context. Some are better than others, though, that's for sure. This one's kind of easy. Especially if you guys have seen... Oh, hey, there was a Seabound question in here. How about that? I didn't really think there was, but there was a Seabound question. Apologies for earlier when I said there wasn't a Seabound question. I forgot I put this one in here. What is the name of this minor Ninjago villain? Toby's going to put some dirt in FF's eye. Funny enough, I did actually watch, the past 3 nights, I've watched a Spider-Man movie. Watched the original trilogy throughout the past 3 nights. Just finished Spider-Man 3, not last night, but the night prior. Last night I watched Amazing Spider-Man. Kind of prepping for the new Spider-Man film. Let's skip this one. A lot of you guys seem to have answered this. This one should be fairly obvious. It is Misdemeanor, indeed. I kind of like the name Flashfire, though. Maybe there should be a Ninjago villain called Flashfire. Hierarchy did not change, but Tom Holland is making a comeback with 3 in a row, trying to catch up to Tobey Maguire. Next up, question 14 of 20. Which character was an ally to the ninja during Prime Empire? Was it all of the above? Scott, Racer 7, or Okino? Which character was an ally to the ninja during Prime Empire, Season 12? And yes, the order of these questions are kind of shaken up, and I'm sure you guys can figure that out. But yes, which character was an ally to the ninja during Prime Empire? Almost caught me there. Gotta put some tricky ones in there. Gotta put some trickster ones. Yes. Unagami. Yes, indeed. Ninjago Funko Pops would be awesome. I agree. But I'm not sure if that would ever happen. I hope that does happen someday. But the licensing to make that happen might be kind of a nightmare. But I do agree that that would be awesome. Do I make these? Yes, I do. I do make these Kahoots for you guys. Usually just once a week. We had 2 this week because we missed last week's Friday stream. But usually we just do once a week. We do Kahoots on Fridays. Alrighty. Have I seen Let There Be Carnage? Yes, indeed. I have seen that. Not as bad as the first Venom film, but still not perfect. Kind of on par. Actually, you know what? I would say Eternals is a little better. I was going to say it's kind of on par with Eternals. I think Eternals is just objectively a better made movie, which is my opinion. Alright, let's skip ahead. Oh, the clock's just going to run out. Alright. Yes, it is all of the above. All these characters were indeed allies to the ninja during Prime Empire. Did that shake up the hierarchy a little bit? Tom Holland's back. Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire are both in the top 5 now, along with Sam Vincent. Question 15 of 20. In possession, which weapons did the ninja use to battle the ghosts? In possession, which weapons did the ninja use to battle the ghosts? Was it the Jade Blades, the Jin Blades, the Arrow Blades, or the Techno Blades? Which weapons did the ninja use to battle off those ghostly pests? Feel free to answer. Best Prime Empire suits? I really like Lloyd's. I think Lloyd's is nice. Jay's is pretty cool as well. I really like, though, how the ninja suits are primarily... Well, they're primarily the ninja's colors, but they have white accents. I think the ninja suits should do more of that. We've seen a lot of ninja suits that use black, but we should get some that use white. I think that'd be nice. I'd love to see more. Like more traditional ninja suits. Use white as an accent color. Ninjago has no logic. That's fair. That's fair. A lot of the timeline stuff is kind of messy. That is for sure. A lot of blades sound dangerous. Yes. Oreo blades. That sounds delicious. Is this a coincidence that this is live number 20 and there's 20 questions? I guess you could look at it that way. There's usually about 20 questions in these Kahoots, though. Alright, let's skip ahead. A lot of you guys have answered this, and there's 10 seconds left. Yes, the Arrow Blades was the correct answer. Hierarchy did not change. Continuing on here. Question 16 of 20. What is Cole's favorite color? What is Cole's favorite color? Is it brown? Is it black? Is it orange? Or is it green? What is Cole's favorite color? And if you wanted to, after answering the question, feel free to drop in the chat what color is your favorite color. My favorite color just so happens to be blue. Isn't black a shade, not a color? I don't know the technicalities of colors. I'm not familiar with colors and their history. What got me into Marvel? Just watching some of the movies. The MCU certainly got me into it, especially some of the earlier movies like Iron Man and even the first Avengers to an extent. Let's see. Purple, red, blue. Is Skylar's color really orange still? That's a difficult question. I never really thought of her as the orange ninja. She's kind of like a yellowish, orangish color, I guess. I don't know. I feel like if they wanted to make her the orange ninja, they could have picked a better shade of orange. That is for sure. Playing this while writing an essay, multitasking. That is pretty impressive multitasking. I've got a lot of essays to do after this quiz as well. After we get done with stream. Going to be working on my hot takes video and working on school stuff because I got a bunch of school stuff due this week. Oh yeah, Amber. I suppose you could say that. Makes sense. Yes, Cole's favorite color is indeed orange, with most of you guys guessing black. Now, black is actually his suit color, obviously, but Cole's favorite color is orange. Hence why a lot of his suits do have orange accents. Learn something new every day. All right. Did that shake up the hierarchy? A little bit. The Lego group is in here. Excellent. Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire. But FF is still in first with No More Izor in second. All right, moving on. Question 17 of 20. Which episode first featured this anime art style of Ninjago? And you'll see an image of Anime J. Which episode first featured this anime art style of Ninjago? Was it Dungeon Party, The Kaiju Protocol, The Absolute Worst, or The Last of the Formlings? Did I make that up? What, the Cole's Color thing? No, that's actually officially confirmed by Ninjago creators and writers. So, you learn something new every day, like I said. I think it makes sense. Orange was very much an accent color for Earth in general. So, makes sense to me. But which episode first featured this anime art style of Ninjago? Another very controversial decision in the Ninjago scene. Goku J. Yeah, he's definitely pulling a Dragon Ball, that's for sure. I think out of all of the anime designs for the ninja, J's might be the best. Zane's is pretty good too. I also don't mind Nia's. I think Kai and Cole got it the worst, gonna be honest, out of all of the anime episodes that they've done. You guys know how it goes. Yeah, that is true. Ninjago is pretty much just Lego anime. It's anime without the anime. That is for sure. All right, and the answer is The Absolute Worst. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I believe that was the first one, right? Part of me is trying to second guess myself here, but I feel like The Absolute Worst was indeed the right answer because most of you guys got that correct. All right, continuing on. Did that shake up the hierarchy? No, it did not. All right, next up, question 18 of 20. Who is the voice of Wu in the Ninjago TV series? Who is the voice of Wu in the Ninjago TV series? Was it Paul Dobson, Mark Oliver, Vincent Tong, or David Kaye? Who is the voice of Wu in the Ninjago TV series? Not the voice of Wu in the movie, but who is the voice of Wu in the TV show? And I believe he's been the voice of Wu ever since the beginning. The Absolute Worst is the absolute worst. It's certainly not the worst Ninjago episode that I've ever seen. That is for sure. David Kaye. Yes. Love David Kaye. I heard he's actually in Eternals. I did not know that until today, which was very strange. Whoops, I just hit my microphone. Apologies. But yes, I heard he's actually in Eternals, which is quite impressive to say the least. What am I looking for? Bada bing, bada boom. Alrighty. We're going to let this one run down to the 20-second mark. This one should be pretty obvious to most folks. Thoughts on Eternals? It was pretty cool. Not my favorite Marvel movie ever, but certainly not the worst. Yeah, David Kaye is the voice of Optimus Prime in animated and the voice of Megatron in Beast Wars. The guy's been in a lot of stuff. Really, really legendary voice actor right there. Actually, let's let this one run down the clock. It's almost done anyway. And the answer is Paul Dobson. Yes, indeed. Most of you got that correct. Good job, good job. Moving on. Has the hierarchy changed? Nope. Question 19 of 20. Which of the ninja had a crush on Harumi? Our lovely lady Harumi. Which of the ninja had a crush on Harumi? Was it Kai? Was it Nia? Was it Lloyd? Or was it Cole? Lloyd. Yeah, Beast Wars Megatron is pretty cool. One of my favorite Megatrons overall. Yeah, this is kind of an easy question. Our lovely lady Harumi here, who totally wasn't crushed by a giant building and died. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. I like Harumi. She's pretty cool. I especially like her evil design. Not a big fan of her princess design, but her evil design, like this one in the picture with the red mask and the white hair, that's pretty cool. Quite the bad girl, that's for sure. We need more female Ninjago villains. Change my mind. I hate this anime thingy because it defeats the purpose of the Lego animation. Yeah, that's just about it too. That was a very common complaint back in the day when Ninjago anime was announced. Her makeup doesn't make any sense. I like it. It's kind of like she's like, oh look at me, I'm so evil. I just see red all the time, or something. I don't know. I wonder whose design choice that was. Yeah, I wish it was Nia. That'd be fun. But let's continue on here. Most of you guys have answered this with 5 seconds left. Let's just skip it. Yes, it is Lloyd. Nobody voted for Kai. 1 person voted for Nia, and 5 people voted for Cole. Overwhelming majority of you guys said Lloyd, which was correct. All right, last question, folks. Question 20 of 20. In which season did Pixel become Samurai X? In which season did Pixel become Samurai X? Was it Hands of Time, Sons of Garmadon, Skybound, or Hunted? In which season did Pixel become Samurai X? After taking over from Nia, of course, who stopped being Samurai X in the middle of Possession, I believe. Let's see. Who's my favorite character in Ninjago? I really like Cole, Garmadon, Skylar. All those characters are really cool. Yeah, read the question carefully. Read it very carefully. Picture of Pixel looks really cool. Yeah, that's from season 11. It's kind of blurry. I tried to find a better picture, but I didn't have a lot of time, so that's the picture that I went with. But I'm glad you think it looks cool. I think it looks kind of blurry, but, you know. Thoughts on the original Samurai X mech. I'm not a big fan of the set. I had the set, never really liked it too much, but the design in the show was pretty cool. I think Pixel is a lot better, though. I like Pixel's technology more. I like her mechs more. I think she's just a better Samurai X overall. Nia is better suited as a ninja, in my opinion. And we're just going to let the clock run down on this one because it's the last question. As I big stretch. But yes, in terms of which season did Pixel become Samurai X, the answer is Hands of Time. Yes, indeed. Was not revealed to be Samurai X until Sons of Garmadon, but she became Samurai X during the Hands of Time. A lot of you guys got that correct. Good job. All right, let's see what our podium is all about. In third place with 20 out of 20, we have Tom Holland himself in third place. How about that? In second place, we have No More Izor. And in first place, also with 20 of 20, we have FF. Good job to our top 3. Feel free to drop in the chat what your score was, what your placement was. Feel free to drop that in the chat. But yeah, we have our top 3 here. Congratulations to our top 3. Once again, there is no prize here, just being part of the top 3. Let's see what some of the more difficult questions were all about. This one, Battle Between Brothers, that is fair. I assume that question was going to be quite difficult. What is Cole's favorite color? Yeah. Which of these waves of Ninjago sets does not feature a dragon? Fair enough. This one I thought was going to be difficult. This one, for some reason, I expected to be a little easier with the Electromech. And then this one, yeah, these two are understandable. It seems like a lot of these questions were quite difficult. In fact, it seems like every single question came up as having some type of difficulty. So I'm glad that I was able to make a somewhat more difficult Ninjago quiz for you guys today. But thank you so much for participating in today's edition of Ninjago Kahoot. We will be doing another one on Friday. Next week, Friday, we do these Kahoots. So in case you guys are just here for the Kahoot, hopefully you enjoyed, for one. Hopefully you had a good time. And we will be back on Friday with more Kahoots for you guys. We still have a couple of minutes left in this stream, so let's switch things back over to our traditionally scheduled stream. And I will switch things back over as well. And if you guys want to stay and hang out for a little bit, feel free to do so. We could totally hang out for a few more minutes. We still have about 7 minutes left in our time slot, so we could totally do that. Couldn't get past Tom Holland. Yeah, that pesky Tom Holland taking third spot. That is kind of funny, though. But yeah, congratulations to all of our Kahoot enthusiasts out there that participated. Hopefully you guys had fun with that one. I had fun putting it together, and I always love doing these with you guys. But yeah, what do you guys got for me? If you want to hang out and chat, we can have a little bit of a Q&A session if you'd like. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys have any sort of Ninjago stuff that you want to send my way and talk about, feel free to do so. We have a few minutes left. Let's see. I'm going to get out of my stream on my phone, put my phone away, so I can go back to my computer. It's a good part about just doing these casual streams. I can do it at the comfort of my own desk. Chris Pratt is the voice of Kai. Please, that'd be funny. Did I miss the Kahoot? Yeah, we just ended that. It just wrapped up. We only have a couple of minutes left in the stream. But we will be doing one next week. What days do I do the streams? Monday through Friday, primarily. If there's anything that I have to do, though, we won't have a stream, but I'll let you guys know ahead of time. Kahoots we do every Friday. Unless we miss the Friday stream, then the Kahoots will be on Monday. But once again, I'll let you guys know if that ever happens. Season 2 background, sure, we can jump over to Season 2. Can we do a poll real quick? Sure. What do you guys got for poll ideas? If you guys want to do a poll really quick, we can totally do that. But what do you guys got for ideas? We got about 5 minutes left. We could totally do a quick one. But shoot me some suggestions. I'm not exactly sure what to do for one of these. What time is the Kahoot on Friday? Same time as the streams usually are, 7 p.m. Central Time. Whatever time zone you're in, feel free to calculate that. Best Season 2 filler episode? That one could be fun. I feel like there's more than 4, though, right? Is Misako a good mom? That'd be pretty funny. A lot of you guys want me to do Is Misako a bad mom? Okay, why don't we do that? Is Misako a bad mother? And we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to say yes. We're going to say no. Feel free to vote. Is Misako a bad mom? Yes or no? Feel free to vote. No context. Just yes or no. All in all. Just in general. Is Misako a bad mother? Favorite Serpentine general other than Pythor? Probably Scales. I mean, he's probably the only one that actually has a character, as opposed to some of the other ones. I mean, who else do you got? You got Scalador. He's not super cool. You got, what's the Venomari guy's name? Acidicus. Don't really care for him. And what's the Fangpire? Fanctum. Yeah, Scales is pretty cool. Yeah, is Maya a good mom? Yes, indeed she is. 100% all-around fantastic mom. But yeah, in terms of Misako, I think it's pretty... I don't know, it just kind of depends on what you think. I personally think Misako has some issues, for sure, but she's trying her best. She did what she did for the greater good. She abandoned Lloyd at a boarding school when he was really young, but she kind of needed to. But yeah. Will I ever do a Marvel movie ranking? I did something like that on my Instagram not too long ago. So if you haven't seen that yet, feel free to check that out. I'm not sure when I posted it, though. It might be a long while. In terms of if I'll ever do it as a video, maybe. Maybe that could be something we do on stream one day. I don't have any plans to do that for a video, though. A boarding school for bad boys. Yes, indeed. And Lloyd kept on getting kicked out because he wasn't bad boy material. Seabound? Sure. We can jump to Seabound images. Do I like Morrow? Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like Morrow quite a bit. Not my favorite villain, but definitely not the worst. He's actually a pretty fun villain. With only a few minutes left in the stream, though, you guys, let's jump things over to rapid-fire questions. Let's get some rapid-fire questions going. Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two. That'll be a pretty good way to end off the stream. We only have a couple of minutes left. So shoot me some rapid-fire questions and we can just end off the stream that way for the week. Is Chen my favorite villain? He's one of my favorites. I really like Garmadon and the Overlord as well. But Chen is easily top 5, maybe even top 3 for me. Do I like Harry Potter? I've seen the movies, never read the books. The movies are okay, I guess. Some are better than others, that's for sure. Best rebooted suit design? Probably Lloyd's or Zane's, either one. Is Nia a good character? Yeah, I'd say so. She's pretty cool. I like her a lot. Favorite Decepticons? Soundwave, Shockwave, Megatron, depending on what continuity you're talking about. But Soundwave is my favorite. I also like Starscreamer. And Knockout in Transformers Prime. Is Dareth the best character? No. No. I have seen all the Harry Potter movies, yes indeed. I have them all on the Blu-ray. Favorite Lloyd suit? His original golden ninja outfit. That is easily my favorite Lloyd minifigure, if not my favorite minifigure of all time. Is Morrow better than Pythor? Yeah, I'd say so. Best Beast Wars character? Let's see. I love Tarantulas. I love Tigatron. Probably one of those two. Waiting on Tigatron's figure. Dinobot's pretty cool too. Do I like season 7 of Ninjago? Yes, I do. Hands of Time. It's okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it quite a bit. Cannot talk for some reason. Yeah, I think it's okay. I like it. It's not terrible. Has some issues though. Is Kai a good big brother? He tries his best. He tries to do what he can. It's pretty much all any of us can do. Do I like the Fire Fang set from season 11? Not necessarily. Not really. I never ended up getting it, and I don't think a lot of people around here got it either. It's been on my store shelf for a while at my local Walmart. Nobody wants to buy it. Should Knockout get together with Breakdown? Most definitely. Absolutely, they should. Favorite ninja suit season-wise? In terms of which season has the best suits? I mean, the Island has some pretty good-looking ninja suits. Especially out of recent seasons, I think the Island has some of the best ninja suits out there. Hydra Bounty or Land Bounty? Definitely Hydra Bounty. Am I excited for Kingdom Blaster? Probably not going to grab him, but he looks pretty cool, I must say. In terms of what my favorite season is, definitely Season 4, Tournament of Elements. And let's go ahead and answer one more question before we wrap things up today. One more big question, and then we will wrap things up. Just got a phone call for some reason. Face reveal for a $300 donation. Don't know about that. How are we doing on the poll before we answer one final question? How are we doing on this? Why don't we end off the poll here? It's pretty split 50-50 with some of you guys saying yes, some saying no. But no got the most amount of votes when I ended it with 52%. So do with that information what you will, I suppose. But yes, let's answer one big question before we wrap things up today. Okay, that's a good one. What is worse, Season 11 or the Fire Chapter, or Season 11 Fire Chapter or Day of the Departed? Okay, in terms of what I think is a worse story, I think Day of the Departed has a great concept. Season 11 has a good concept too, but I like Day of the Departed's concept a little more. With that being said, Season 11, all in all, the Fire Chapter specifically, is a lot better, in my opinion, than Day of the Departed. I'd rather watch the Fire Chapter right now than sit down and watch Day of the Departed again. And that's that. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. This is our streaming schedule one more time in case you guys need a reminder, or if you guys are just joining us for the first time. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. And with that being said, you guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for this stream here today. Where is my end screen? There we go. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Some of you guys are spamming hug in the chat. Yes, we could totally do that. I'll put it in there 5 times. How about that? 5 hugs for you guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in today. This is, of course, the last stream of the week. We will be back on Monday with more of these random live streams. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. And thank you very much for joining us here for this one. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you guys had a good time with the Kahoot. We will be back next week with more Kahoots on Friday, so stay tuned for that. And hopefully you guys have a pretty good weekend. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed, or today's live stream, rather. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will see you guys this on Monday. Not this weekend, but on Monday. I'll see you guys then. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for being awesome. I will catch you guys later. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.